Guilty. I've been questioned before. When I was a kid, I was working in a small TG&Y store, and TG&Y had everything. It had you could buy groceries, you could buy pants, you could buy shirts, and you could buy albums. There was this one album section that you could buy stuff, and there was like disco albums and all kinds of stuff. And one day I'm in there, I'm a stock boy, I'm sweeping, I'm like maybe 13 years old, and I see this Kiss album, and I look at it and I'm like, what? This is a band? Oh man, like, wow, this is crazy. I got it, I brought it home, I showed it to my mom, and she didn't say, hey, that's Knights in Satan Service. I did say, look, this is a really cool cover. Look at the way they did this cover. And she told me, she said, that's an illustrator. An illustrator did that. That's illustration. And I was like, you mean this is a job? You can get paid to be an illustrator, a graphic designer, somebody who does this for a living? This is a job? I always wanted to do that, and I'm glad that I pursued that. First and foremost, I'm a printmaker, so I'm constantly doing work that's all about the process, whether it's screen printing or relief printing or whatever it may be, but it's print making, and it's editioning, it's monoprints, it's all of the above, and being attached is just part of that equation. Letterpress. It has a certain look. Letterpress has a certain look, but I always felt that the stuff that was coming out of Hatch was the best. And I love music, I love rock and roll, I love country, I love blues, and that's what Hatch was producing, those type of posters, and how all that comes together. I've always been inspired by Hatch Show Print. It was amazing to be invited to do the artist residency because I've always been a fan of Hatch Show Print. So it's good to be here and good to be in this environment. I knew that Hatch Show Print had big type, and I have some big prints. I have prints that I brought that I've done in the past. They are reimagined. They're mashed together with Hatch Show Print. I mean, I could do another Hatch Show Print, style poster, but it's more fun to bring my world and Hatch Show Print world, make them collide, cut out things for collage, paste up big letters and put them onto my work, and create, obviously, creating new work from all of those ideas. It's good to be around many creative people who are creative on a daily basis. I mean, that's what they do all day, and I thrive off that. I peek over their shoulders and see what they're doing, and it just keeps me going. It's good to be in that kind of environment. I'm like in that environment at my studio too. A lot of times I'm working by myself, but it's good to be in a space where there are several people working at the same time all day. At Burning Bones Press, it's a different sort of animal. It's a little bit of everything. It's relief printing, etching, screen printing. Burning Bones Press was formed out of a need for a co-op or a member-driven shop, print shop. Well, once you get out of school, where am I going to go print? I noticed that there were these other member-driven shops, and Houston didn't have one. I have a great friend, Pat Masterson, who's our master printer there. We got together and we opened up Burning Bones Press, and it was really the studio was made for people to come in and continue their practice after they've learned, where to do printmaking somewhere else. They need a place to print, and that's what Burning Bones Press, that's how that was born. Also, we do workshops. And workshops pertaining to, you want to learn what printmaking is about, you want to learn how to relief print, how to cut a block of wood, how to screen print. We offer those to the community so that they can come in and be printmakers. I'm always thinking about the audience and thinking about how someone, as an artist, you're always thinking about how somebody's going to react. Much like a guitar player, you start playing and you're looking around to see if anybody's looking at you. And I knew that with Hatch, it's not just Hatch, it's Nashville, it's music. I have a music background too. And I wanted to mash sort of my memories of a young kid being into Kiss and rock and roll, but then coming here, and I'm also a big country fan, and mixing those two worlds together.